And now I need to very simply get chat ready. And then we'll be good to go. Alright, so that one is there. And last but not least, there's another one that's not coming through. Both are going though. So it should be picking up on it soon enough. It better. It better. I bloody hope so. Because I'll be real upset if it doesn't. Hold on. Do I have to do this again? Come on. Work for me. No new streams found. What do you mean? Why does it do this? Huh? Huh? I was gonna turn off that. Yeah, it says available 1, but there's 2. 2 should be available. Public. Yep, both are public. Yep, both are there. What's going on? What is going on? Huh? Why is it not showing the ones that need to be shown? Alright, hold up. Hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day. Having a little bit of technical difficulty, which is so much fun, and I'm so glad that's happening. Hello, Jackson. How you doing? How you doing? Charlie Wiseman. How you going? Krim as well. And also, Sebastian. How y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing real well right now for some reason. Doesn't seem to want to be working for me right now. Which I'm not a huge fan of why that's happening. Why is this happening? It's already been a why? Why? Come on, why is it only showing me the 1? Ah! I'm losing it! I'm losing my mind! Hey, yo! It's Kitty. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? It's been a while. Hope you've been good. Right now, we're having difficulties, because I'm loving it so much. I'm loving these difficulties that are currently happening, where it's not showing one chat, but it's showing the other, and that's not how that works. That's not how this should work. That's very... I can have one chat working, but then the other one won't show up on screen. And that's annoying to me, because I want to be able to have both actively available to me. Alright, well, okay. I can do something, but I don't like it. I can have this one prepped and ready here. And that's live chat, so make sure I get everything. And that's not this one, that's this one. So then I can pop out this one. It just won't show up on the screen. Which is annoying, but there's really not too much I can do about it, honestly. Can I even zoom in on this one? No. No, I cannot. That's awesome. I love that, actually. Is what I would say if I did actually love that, but I don't. Anyway, jeez Louise. Okay, so, today, we are, of course, shiny hunting, because, you know, why wouldn't we? That's what we do all the time, except for some select cases where I rarely play a different game. Let me make sure my mic's actually set up properly. Hello, microphone. You're right in my face now. And you're lowering for some reason. Okay. You need to stay there, Mike. You hear me? You gotta stay there. Alright, all audio and stuff seems to be working just fine. I can see both chats, which is good. but I think only one of them is actually going to pop up on the screen, which is a little bit annoying. But there is not that much I can do about that right now because... Oh, now you want to show up. Now you want to show up? Oh my god. Now you want to show up. Thank you for showing up, finally. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Now both chats should be popping up on screen. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Man, oh man. Alrighty. Now, everything's as normal. Everything as is what it should be. Okay, let's, well, we gotta spin the wheel. But before I do that, I'm just gonna have another look at chat, see how we're all doing. Have I seen the Nintendo Direct in June? I did watch the Nintendo Direct, and I think there was a lot of, good things. There was a lot of games. So many games were shown. Not in just the Direct, just games in general is great. There's so many. So many that were revealed. Like, I know a lot of people are currently split on the Ocarina of Time remake. Me personally, it makes sense that they would do it. You know, a lot of people are gonna get it. You know, it's gonna be a really good, I hope it's gonna be a good Ocarina of Time, like, remake, and it's not just gonna Breath of the Wild it or something. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a standard Ocarina of Time, just with, like, a graphic upscale and, like, maybe some quality of life, you know? That's what I'm wanting from it. But if they Breath of the Wild it, and it's like, oh, you can climb, and you can make stuff, and you can eat, and you can cook things. It's like, that you've done this for the third time. So many people aren't gonna like that. I do not want them to Breath of the Wild them. You know what I mean? Yeah, we saw more of, I don't know his name. We saw more of him doing a thumb wrestle than we did of Ocarina of Time. And I think that's hilarious. I think that's really, really funny. But yeah, overall, I think the Direct was really good. Oh my god, we got Kingdom Hearts 4 news? I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I was like, you know what? It's alright, another year goes by, no Kingdom Hearts 4 news. And it's like, oh shoot, we're getting a whole, like, Kingdom Hearts collection. Well, that's crazy. Alright, what's next? And then I saw Kingdom Hearts 4. I lost my mind. It was like 12 in the morning, going to like 12:30, and like, oh my goodness. It was crazy. But I really hope we just get more news eventually, because I think we don't have a release date. We don't even have a release year for that matter, so it's probably coming out in like 2028 or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, we need to do what is done for today. But you've been doing well, kitty. That's good. Been focusing on being more present and engaging in your life, being more productive. That is awesome to hear. That's really good to hear, but struggling to get into new sleep schedules to stick through. Sleep schedules are hard to get into. Me personally, I also struggle with sleep schedules. I've been waking up at a pretty consistent time though, but going to bed is... I'm a lot worse at doing. Like last night, I was working so much on my next D&D campaign, and because I had a brain blast of ideas and stuff to do and all that kind of stuff. So I was locked in. But that's not what a lot of you are here for, and you've probably had enough of me talking. So let's see what the very first hunt of today's stream is going to be, and it's going to be a pizza. Oh my god. Alrighty. I do like Pinta Shiny, and I have been looking forward to when we got Pinta. And hey, look at that, we got Pinta. What do you know? Isn't that awesome? Ruby and Sapphire releases when? Oh, I wish. Look, I don't think we're gonna get, like, new Pokemon news for a while. Like, a hot while. Like, here, I can maybe do Wild Zone 13. Because I think it spawns in the pincers over there, right? Yeah, you know what we'll do here? I'm happy to do here. It spawns in 2 pincers. I want to do this wild zone. Because I also just like hunting in this wild zone, honestly. There's a lot of good phases. There's also like a fletchling that can get targeted there. So, I'm going to do that. And before I do anything else, I'm going to make sure I have the target image up. Pincer. Boom, boom. There he is. He's a little small. But you know, that's fine. That's, you know what? We love a short king. Okay, and bam, and bam. You don't think he's guaranteed? He's guaranteed. Pincer always spawns here. I think it's like Scyther doesn't spawn here at some times though. Based on the day. Or if it's day or night. Because we got those pincers there, and then of course we have the Weeping Bells, but at night Scyther spawns there. But Pincer and Heracross always spawn here. Just had to close a window real quick. Alrighty, now let me do the thing I always do, and then I put that there so I can get a good view of Wild Zone 13. And hey, look, Pincer can spawn there. Isn't that crazy? That's how we're gonna hunt for it. Oh my goodness. Boop, boop, boop. And now we simply, and then I simply kept doing offline method until eventually, and then he'll rock up. Does he not? I'm sure he spawns within range. Like, I'm like 1000% sure they spawn in range. Because I phased on a few pincers. Wait. Why do they disappear when I'm... What? Hold on. That's so within 50 meters, though. Wait, why is it not showing them when they spawn in? What? Oh, now it is. Or was it just because it's an alpha? What? Why is it not showing it? That's it. Should be hitting it. Hell, it hits the fletchling over there. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. And because I know that we can get it here. I know for an absolute fact that we can get it here. It is a nice shiny. I like it. With the gold and the gold and the blue. I'd argue it's a little bit more purple. It's like a purple and gold. Which purple's, you know, the cousin to blue. You bored ZA, you think it's super good so far? I also think it's a really good game. But yeah, I hope you're having fun with it. Yeah, a lot of people, it does get a lot of hate, surprisingly. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to see it though, you know, because like if it's not like, because it doesn't show us there, so we might have to like walk in to have a look. What? Wait! What? Okay. All right. You know what? That's what a good start. Let me compose myself. What a good start to the stream, might I say? Oh my god. Quick ball? Quick ball? Dive ball? I haven't had time to think about it. Okay, hold on. What does its shiny mega look like? Mega Pincer. What does a Mega Pincer shiny look like? Honestly, maybe a lure ball. Maybe the lure ball. But he's like purple. I don't know. Heal ball isn't bad. You know what? I'm gonna lowball it. I'm sticking with that. That's wow. And because we flew and say, oh, there he is. Hello, Pincer. How you doing? It's gonna be very hard to catch you in a lure ball. So maybe not. Maybe what ball instead? You know what? Maybe a netball. Netball's not too bad. You know, it's blue. It kind of matches. And he's a bug, so it sends out the net when he's there. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna catch you in a netball. A boop. And a 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. That was so quick. I doubt there's anything else. In fact, I'm quite sure there would be nothing else, because why would there be? Why would there be? That was unbelievably fast. Oh boy, I have to find him now. Is it just at the end? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And then we come over here, and then we go bada bang, and then bada boom. Jeez Louises. Jesus Louises. Wow. That was that was very quick. There's nothing more to say. Name it Zerg Knight. I do like Knight, but I also like Zerg, and because I also like Toy Story. I don't know how to feel about the fact they're making a 5th one. It feels strange to me. He's so small. That's how tall he is normally? Alright, well, I need to get some Mega Energy. Destroy the alley cat. It got away. Destroy the alley cat. We have to get the Mega Energy up. This will take a little bit of time. Look, I love Esper. I really, truly do. But survival of the buggiest. Let's go on a rampage. Just kill everything we see. X's, have we actually hunted for a Ghastly in the series yet? Okay. Stag? I mean, is he based on a stag, though? He's based on... What? Is it a stag that he's based off of? I don't have the buggiest knowledge of all. What is it? Is it on a stag? No, it is a stag beetle, yeah. Honestly, I'm happy with stag. Thorna. Nah, I think I want to call it stag. Alright, here we go. And bada bing, bada boom. And here is the shiny Pincer that we caught, as we do have to see what it looks like when it is Mega Evolved. Hey, I actually do like Mega Pincer quite a bit. I like it. It has the ability Aerialite, which is really cool. Look at him go. Look at him fly. You know, that is kind of horrifying, though, I must say. That is terrifying. And your name is going to be... Stag. And your name is going to be Stag, because Pincer is based off a stag beetle, and it's simple. I like it. So your name's gonna be Stag. Boop. Wow, that's 1 hunt done. Jesus Louises. Now I have to wait for him to stop being so damn extravagant. And then we can put him in the box. I wish you could end the Mega Evolution, like, early. And reserve some of your energy. I really wish you could do that. Where's the list that I have? Oh, there it is. It's just shrunk for some reason. And bada bang, bada boom. Pincer, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. It's simple, I like it. Yeah. Alright, let's chuck them back in there. And oh, Umbreon, hello. I like Umbreon. Anyway. We have to figure out what we have to hunt next. Let me reset the timer. Get the wheel back up. And without further ado, we have to spin that wheel. Alright, what's going to be the second hunt of today? Oh! Speaking of Esper, we get Meowstic. Alrighty. There's a few places that we can do Meowstic, I think. That's not in Hyperspace Distortion. From memory. There is... I think we can actually do Wild Zone 3 here. Not the fly method, but if we do like the stand method, then I think we hit the Espers. That's not... No, okay, it looked pink. It looked pink, and that's because of the time of day. To be fair, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. That looks like the shiny. I'm not crazy. I could have sworn it was, but it isn't, and that's okay. Ignore the voice crack. Okay, I'm pretty sure it hit. You know what, because I'm pretty sure, where do they spawn? They spawn like there-ish. And if I go over here, I'm pretty sure I phased on it though, when I did this a few times. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, don't see me. I got it pretty spot on around where it spawns, because it spawns around there. And then if we go up, and then if I just go down. Hello, fledgling. 47, okay. Alright, yeah, we can do this. We can do this method for that Esper. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. We're probably gonna phase on a lot. If we're being honest. If I'm being honest. So let me quickly do the thing I always do. Bada bing, bada boom. And while I do that, how are y'all doing? Who have I missed? That might be the fastest hunt you may have ever done. Honestly, no. That's probably not the fastest hunt that I've ever done. There's a few that were like crazy fast. Few that were crazy fast. Yo, it's Nugget. How you doing, man? How have you been? I personally, I've been doing alright. Could be better, you know, but I think all things considered, I'm doing quite well. A new long-form video got posted today, if you guys haven't seen that yet, and it's around every 2 weeks. I'll be posting one of those. Roughly every 2 weeks. Could be 3, could be 2, really depends on how it all goes. And if you guys want me to stream the matches that I then make into a video, let me know, because I build the teams beforehand, and then I make it in Champions, and I do no testing. So, I just kind of go right into it. So if that's something you guys might be interested in, who knows, I might stream that in the future. But yeah, You love the champions video? Well, I am actually really happy to hear that, because I wasn't too sure if many people would enjoy the kind of different competitive content. You know, I'm happy just to talk for a little bit here. We got a shiny. We can chill out for a little bit. But yeah, because I've been wanting to do other Pokemon content for quite a while, honestly. But I was just so stuck in the loop of doing the shiny a day and stuff like that it was hard for me to think of anything else. But then when Champions came out, I'm like, okay, I am gonna try and do something in relation to Champions content. I'm like, okay, well, how can I make it, you know, still somewhat similar to the stuff that I've been doing? I'm like, all right, well, I'll keep the wheel gimmick. It's a very popular thing. A lot of people do it, and it works for a reason, right? So I'm like, sure, why don't I spin a wheel, and the mega that I land on, I have to build a team fully centralized around that mega evolution. So that's what I've been doing. We've currently done, the first one we ever did was Scizor, and then the one that I uploaded today was Gyarados. And I already have kind of the next team done. I won't reveal which one it is, but I really want to get an underrated mega, and the whole point of it is, so let's say if I get let's say like a mega that's typically just really good at like supporting your team, you know, like Mega Clefable or something, you know. Mega Clefable's not exactly too offensive and is very much that. I'm just gonna try and push them to the maximum offense as I possibly can, and I think that's the kind of way I'm gonna go with them, you know. But yeah. Yeah, you've been good for the most part anyway. Last week was pretty rough, but you're making it. I'm real sorry to hear that, Nugget. But hey, you're a fighter. You're a soldier. I know you'll get through it. You've missed us too? Oh, why, thank you. Found out your mom had to put one of her dogs down Friday. Oh, that's never an easy thing to do. It's never an easy thing to do. I hope everything's alright though, and it wasn't for... I hope it wasn't for anything crazy medical and it was just like old age. Because if it was old age, then that makes it, you know, a little bit better in my mind, you know? Because if they lived for a long time, then it's like the dogs to you, their whole life is you and like their owner, you know? And... that dog probably had an absolutely amazing life. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, what are we hunting? We're hunting for Meowstic. So let me quickly grab the thing for them. How am I? I'm doing pretty alright. You know, it's been a crazy time in my current life, honestly, personal wise. But that's not gonna stop me from doing this stuff. You know what I mean? Alright, well, considering there's different forms, I'll put both Meowsticks there. Let me have a look, see. And where's the other one? Is it just image on OBS? It is. Okay, hold on. And target image 2. And let me quickly grab the other form of Meowstic. So that's, which one do I have? I have the male one. So let me grab the female one. Boom, boom. Look at them sitting there together. Either one of these two would be absolutely great. And let me go filter. Need to add the, which one did I add to the other one actually? Let me have a look, see. Filters, I have glow. I have the glow filter. All right, let me quickly add that so that way it looks, you know, it looks a bit better. And the glow has that look. Move them a little bit to the right. They have a little bit of a size. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. And then I'll make it black. So that way it has a nice black shadow around it. And then I'll add the other meow stick on this side as well. And image 2, bada bing, bada boom. Put those two side by side. Okay. Because I'm happy with either one of those, honestly. Because I like both of them. I think I like the male one better, honestly. But yeah. Okay, that should be everything set up. Where is Omni-Man? I don't know, he's not here. Watch Invincible, you'll find him there though. Got Esper and you got Esper and both Meowstic shinies, and all while you were hunting something else. That is crazy that you phased on both Esper and both of the Meowstic genders while you're hunting for something else. That's awesome. Oh hey, you don't have to get them now. You got a female shout for Meowstic? Of course you did. 'Cause of course you did. We've never formally introduced? What do you mean, Jackson? You've been here a few times. Jeez. You've been here a lot of times. Of course we've properly introduced. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Alpha. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, alright. A way to look at it, which is probably going to be hard to see it from this perspective as of right now, but, you know, if that happened, then, you know, it not meant to be, you know? And, like, I don't know the extent of whatever situation and how it happened and all that kind of stuff, but to give a gift like that and then something happen, like, man, that really sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. But on a kind of bright side of it, it means you get to focus on yourself a lot more now, and you're able to, I guess learn from, you know, a lot of people who go through breakups and stuff, they try and take it on as a learning thing. They know more about themselves, they know what they want from relationships, and they get experience through that. You know, and it does suck. It's a horrible thing to go through. I can't say I can relate, but I am very sorry to hear that. You're guessing 6:34 before you leave? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so I think I'll do the stairway method for this, and that way we're not using a hyperspace distortion. We can't phase on Pikachus either unless we do like the fly method, so that's one little thing you don't have to do. Call in 540? We'll have to wait and see, my friend. I have a feeling this one will take a little bit longer, honestly. We're probably going to phase on a lot of things. And before we go back down, let me just, boom. Whoopsies. But yeah, I saw that you got your very first shiny in Legend ZA, Zoro. Shiny Vivian, or Vivian, I think is how you're meant to pronounce it. Because I used to say Vivlion, but it's like Vivian or something, because it's French. That was not an attempt at a French accent, by the way. And I don't want anyone who is French to be offended by that. And I'm sorry if that was. It's like Vivian, I think is how you pronounce it. Hey, all good. You know, these streams are a safe place, you know, for everyone just to chill out without any form of judgment. Unless you're a horrible person, and unless you deliberately break the rules, and unless unless you're, you know, mean in general, you know. Then they can get out of here. You pronounce Vivian like you do Papillon? Is it Papillon? I don't know how to say that. I got no idea how to say Papillon because I don't know French. I spoke a little tiny itty bitty bit of it when I was in high school. Je m'appelle Crow. That's all I can remember. Baguette. Croissant. Papillon. So, Vivian. Okay, yeah, Vivian. 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 That's how you laugh as an evil French person. Gotta go. All good, Charlie Wiseman. Love seeing you here. Love that you have a life. Go live it. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. First stream? Well, hello. Ryle Winter. Hope you're having a lovely day. You probably joined at a bit of a, when we were just like talking about stuff, but I hope you're having a lovely time. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day or night or whatever, wherever the sun or moon might sit on beyond your own horizon. But I hope you're having a good one regardless. Got everything in Wild Zone 13 except Weeping Bell multiple times while hunting Spritzer. I like hunting in Wild Zone 13. There's a lot of good shinies you can get there. Yeah, there's like Scyther itself is not a great shiny in my opinion, but Sizzle and Cleaver, I think Sizzle more so. I think both of them have good amount of shinies. This is your 5th stream. Well, welcome back to your 5th stream. And you know what? Makes me happy to hear that you're returning to these streams because that means I'm doing something right and that you're enjoying this kind of content. So thank you for being a returning visitor. The TCG video game with an emulator back on your phone a little while back. Unfortunately, your progress never saved. Oh no, all those digital cards gone. That's so unfortunate. By TCG, do you mean like the official TCG or like Pocket? Because you say a little while back. Does that... I mean, Pocket's been out for a year now, right? Oh my god. Pocket's been out for ages. I play that every day. You were sad when I stopped streaming for a week or two. I know, I was upset too. But a lot of things in personal life happened that I wasn't able to, you know, I wasn't able to stream. Or at the very least, I wasn't able to stream and give it the same amount of energy that I normally would. And I don't want to stream and then be like somewhat depressed. You know what I mean? How many streams do I think I've done in my entire career? Oh, brother, I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like near the hundreds now, honestly. Oh, daytime. Nighttime. It's a song that goes daylight. And I say that every single time I cast the spell daylight as a druid. Because I think it's funny. You know what? I doubt it, but let's go have a look-see. 5:30. Daylight. No Esper. I don't think it hits the other one, though. It only hits one of the Espers, which is why it's like a little bit more of a difficult hunt, because you're only doing like one Esper. And by difficult, I mean time-consuming. And no phase there. I could also phase on the things up there, but I don't think Esper spawns up the top there. Can I name it Lemonade? Honestly, Lemonade's not a bad name, so I just might. You name it Goldie? Honestly, not bad. There was a game released for Game Boy many years ago. Oh, that's on the Nintendo Online thing as well, I think. Like the original TCG Pocket Game Boy game. Gonna head out for a bit, might be back. Hopefully, I enjoy the streams of the new corner. Your guess is 538. Rayla Ramondo. You put some thought into those, and honestly, I like those names. Ramondo sounds like a very buff man who's just come out of the ocean. It's like, look, it's Oh, I'm thinking Moto. That's why. Creme brulee. Not a horrible name. I wouldn't save that for like Al Creamy though. And Al Creamy's not in this one. Hey, KGM8, how you doing? You got yourself that one too, specifically male? I think I do prefer... I don't know. Because the male shiny is nice, because I like the blue eyes with it. But I think the female shiny is like nicer overall, because it's not super overpowering with the yellow. It's like a little bit. And what I really like is that they're inversed as well. Yeah, well, I hope you do alright, Alpha. You're gonna be alright. DMG, what's up, my man? What's up? Apollo or Sunkissed? I think I already have one named Apollo. I don't know about Sunkissed. I don't have anything named Sunkissed, but yeah. True! I forgot this thing had a mega. Oh my god. If I were a dinosaur, which one would I be? A Brachiosaurus. Is there any way to evolve Horn to NZA, or can you only trade it? Early on, you can only trade it. There is a few areas, later in the game where you can catch a Gengar. I'm trying to think right now when you are able to. Because I think Gengar can appear in Wild Zone 20 as an alpha. I think. But I still think it's really stupid that they don't have link cables in this game. Yeah, you can get a Gengar in Wild Zone 20. Currently shiny hunting Aegislash, but I have no name for it. Honestly, I think I called mine Aegis. Or Aegis. Which I think stands for defense or something. I can't remember fully. If you have a Dowblade, one of my favorite names for it that someone on chat actually told me to know was Excalibros, which I think is one of the best nicknames I've ever heard for a Pokemon. Yeah, so it's a late game. It's a late game where you can catch a Gengar. I think there's also a side quest around midway through the game where you can catch a Gengar. You got Shiny Hoopa? That, my friend, is hacked, because there's no way to get Shiny Hoopa, I don't think. I am like 99% sure. Yep, now you cannot get a Shiny Hoopa. That would be illegal, my friend. What did you name yourself? A Dragonite? My brain goes Puff. You got a shiny Hoopa in Pokemon Snap? Really? See, I don't know what you're getting at. Because I don't think Shiny Hoopa's ever been in a game. Let alone, like, mainline or any of that. Can you not get Shiny Hoopa from Pokemon Home? No, you can get Shiny Volcanion from Pokemon Home. If you complete both the main Legends EA decks as well as the Hyperspace Distortion or the Hyperspace decks, then you can get Shiny Volcanion. But there is no way to get Shiny Hoopa in any game. Head out for the rest of the night, enjoy the rest of the stream, and someone tell me later if your phase guess was right. I will do my best to remind you. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, Nugget. It's been a blast seeing you here again, and I can't wait to see you again next time, hopefully. You should have a Venipede and a 1-star Hyperspace? Nice! I like Venipede Shiny. Oh, well, not Venipede Shiny. I think Venipede Shiny is alright, but I do like Venipede and Scolipede and all that. I think that line is really, really good. Yeah, Scolipede's like a big bug horse. You're about to hunt Barbaracle? Any name ideas? Thalassophobia. I think that's the fear of the ocean. Either that or it's the fear of holes. I don't know which one. Both I think are applicable. Alright, let's do a fun little check. I have a feeling this one's probably going to take a while, honestly. Fear of the ocean's thalassophobia. Is that what I said? I might have said it weirdly. Neogenesis. I can guarantee you that Shiny Hoopa is hacked. I can guarantee you, my friend. Hey, just a muff. How you doing? Do I play TCG? I play TCG Pocket. That's about it. I collect cards every now and again. You got your Shiny Hoopa from Pokemon Snap? I don't think that's a thing. I don't even think you can get it from Pokemon Go. And Pokemon Go doesn't shiny lock anything. Hey, who's that? Right, K111. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Is Shiny Marshadow available? No, Marshadow is also not available. Yo, let me let me go over a list of all the unobtainable shiny Pokemon. So, where's the big one? So, Pachurant, Terrapagos, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, Ogerpon, Pheasantipity, Munkidori, Okidogi, Iron Leaves, Walking Wake. Those would all be hacked. Same with Ursaluna Blood Moon, Calyrex, Spectricer, Flashtricer, Zarude, Urshifu, and Kubfu. Those would all be hacked. Gigantamax Melmetal, I think? Yeah, Gigantamax Melmetal, I don't think you can have shiny, but I'm not 100% sure. Marshadow, any form of Meganium. Cosmog and Cosmoem, you can't get shiny. You cannot get Hoopa shiny, that's an absolute... Like, I promise you that. I don't know about Diancie. You might be able to get Diancie. I don't think so, though. I think Diancie's a no. You cannot get Eternal Floette shiny. That's also impossible. You cannot get... What else? You cannot get Victini. Sans the Skeleton. I didn't know that you watched Pokemon streams. Well, hello. Welcome. And Kitty Cat Games 8 Meow. Or Mew0. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? Hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day. What else can you get? You cannot get... You can get Celebi from Pokemon Go. Who else? What else? I think that's kind of it. Diancie can be shiny in Pokemon Go. See, I'm not too sure about Diancie. I think you might be able to, but I don't know for certain. I do not know for certain. You can get Gimmighoul and Goldengo, though, which I think is pretty fun. Only available in Home non-shiny for Melmetal, and then Diancie's a mystery gift. Was Diancie a mystery gift? Ah, Pokemon Go. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you can get Shiny Diancie in Pokemon Go. That's actually really cool, and I find it really strange that they locked Shiny Diancie in Pokemon Go. But yeah, so you can get Shiny Zacian, Zamazenta, all that kind of stuff. You can get Deoxys shiny in Pokemon Go as well. I think you can also just get that in like Pokemon Emerald too, can't you? So many predictions are happening. I'm gonna guess at 21 minutes. I'm gonna check at 21 minutes, not guess. You renamed your Meowstic to Blondie? What a unique name. Oh, that sounds like so. I doubt it. Hello, Meowstic. Not Meowstic, Esper. Esper. Yeah, no shiny stuff. Not even a phase. But hey, that's how it's gonna be. That is how it's gonna be. That was a Japanese shiny Diancie mystery gift. See, that I feel like is believable. I wouldn't know about that. But I mean, there were some like Japan exclusive events, I think. Any idea on how to catch a Larvitar and Riolu in ZA? There are a few places where you can get Riolu. And I think there's one place where you can get Larvitar, but it's a little bit later. You might be able to get Riolu now, actually. Depending on stuff. Did I ever play Scarlet and Violet? You better believe I did. I played through those games fully, my friend. And the only Pokemon I need for my gosh damn Pokedex is I think it is the fusion forms of Terrakion and Cobalion, and that's it. You have two shiny Diancie, both are Japanese? Well, if they're both Japanese, it's possible both of them were from the mystery gift one. You got a shiny Goldgeist this week? Hell yeah, I love Goldgeist. Oh, you just got Scarlet and Violet? I'm so sorry if that was a spoiler. I'm sorry. But the game has been out for like almost 3 years now, so... I think longer now. How long has Scarlet and Violet been out for? It's been out for ages. Well, hey, if you have it on a Switch too, you're gonna enjoy the game like crazy, I think. On a Switch 1 though, it can run pretty poorly. Oh, real winner, you're a real one for helping him out. I would, but I'm busy shiny hunting, and I can't exactly what rooftop. But you can get Riolu on a rooftop, and you can also get Larvitar in. I'll quickly have a look. You can get Larvitar in Wild Zone 15 on this rooftop here, but you have to do a side quest and get this teleporter here up in order to get that. And if you're only like just kind of starting the game, it's gonna be a while until you get to that point. But you can get Riolu now, I think, as long as you have Rotoglide. What's my favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is Shiny Fracture, my friend. Who'd you say is more like a puppy, Koraidon or Miraidon? Started playing a new playthrough, and now you're seeing the just scaly dogs. I'd say Koraidon's more of a puppy. Miraidon's like a bit like more. Miraidon is more cat-like, and that's my argument. Just phase on a Flaffy. You know what? Flaffy's an alright shiny. I think Ampharos, I say it both ways. Ampharos is a pretty good shiny as well. Big old pink guy. And it's mega, honestly, I like it. It gets a huge set of hair. You don't have Glide? I don't know if you can get it then. You might be able to. You might be able to. I can't remember off the top of my head where you can get it though. I think it's on this rooftop here. I think, if you can get there. And I don't know if you can. Hold on. You might be able to. You have to go to this here. I think go across, and then he's like in the back corner here. I can't fully remember, but I think that's where he is. I am certain Riolu is there. Riolu's in this corner up here. So you have to go over to this elevator right next to Wild Zone 3. Go up, go across. Or maybe Northern Boulevard and go that way. I can't really remember right now, but it's on that rooftop. 90% sure. You made the mistake of getting Pokemon Scarlet instead of Violet. What? What? I have to disagree with you there, sir. I like Pokemon Scarlet a lot more. But that's, you know, personal opinion. You like Shiny Sylveon? Shiny Sylveon does have a good one. Sylveon does have a good shiny. There we go. If I can make any Mega, what would it be? I mean, like, the easy answer is Mega Flygon, right? I'd love a Mega Flygon. However, I think Megas of, let me think for a second. If it's not, if it's not Flygon, you know, a Honchkrow Mega could be pretty cool, but I don't think we'll get, like, a Mega for, like, any of those Sinnoh Pokemon, like Honchkrow or Electivire or Magmortar or anything like that. You've been grinding for weeks for an Alpha Shiny Sylveon. Pray for you. I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you, Salazi. You know what? The 3 Ps, and I'm trying to remember what they are right now. Persistence, Perseverance, and Patience? Perseverance and Persistence. If you follow those 3, you will get it eventually. You must leave. Well, I'm sorry to see you go, Justamorph. But hey, 1, I'll be live again tomorrow. 2, the VODs are always uploaded. So if you ever feel like you missed out on anything, then it will be there. The VODs will be there. Also, we phased on something. Yeah, I heard the shiny sound. Might be a Litleo? Yeah, alright, so it's a Litleo. Do we get Esper? No. No Esper. Nothing there. I'll check the rooftop. I don't think I can get Esper there, though, so I don't really want to check the rooftop that often. This Pokemon you normally get in specific versions. You just like the violet ones, though? Ah. Prefer the future versions, I see. I don't know what shined down there. Yeah, it was a Fletchling. Okay. Yeah, so Fletchling is there. I don't think there's anything else. Yep. Okay, Riolu. You know what? While I'm here, let me do you a favor. Let me show you where Riolu is. Riolu's across this on this rooftop. All the way at the back here. And maybe it has to be daytime. There's an Esper here. Alright, so it has to be daytime, and on top of this rooftop, you can get a Riolu. And, oh look, there's actually there's a ladder here. So if you're wanting a Riolu, go right here. There's a ladder to get to the rooftop, and there should be a Riolu on this side, or maybe it was that side, actually. On one of those sides, there is a Riolu. But I think it does have to be daytime. I wonder how long this is gonna take. You think you got a shiny? Did you? You got to be cautious though, because it could be a skittish one, like a Pidgey or a fletchling or something. So you got to be careful. Got to be real careful. We're gonna hear that shiny sound a decent amount, I think. Don't worry, that's just the Litleo. Not the Alpha Litleo, just the other one. It costs a 1 in 4,000 chance to a 1 in 1,000. So the shiny charm in this game, so the original shiny odds are 1 in 4,096. The shiny charm makes it 1 in 1,028. Hey, nice! Got a shiny Spinarak. Honestly, I think shiny Ariados is underrated. That sound invigorates you more than soda. You know what? That's how you activate a sleeper shiny agent. You play the shiny sound and they wake up. 100% of their brain is activated. You found a shiny Machamp, but you got two of my wild Pokemon in 2 hours and found. Oh no! That's what happened to me for Charmander just before. Oh no! Well, not just before a previous stream. Oh no! That's so unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, Sans. Sorry to hear that, Sans Undertale. Sans Undertale. When does Chapter 6 for Deltarune come out? We know Chapter 5 is on its way. Are you gonna appear in Chapter 6? Because I think we all know Asgore is gonna appear in Chapter 5. You're calling it's here right now? Alrighty, let's see. Hello, Leo. Press X to doubt. Unfortunate. Play the shiny sound, you might enter fight or flight. What happened? Did they break their screen? Or have they run away from the stream? We'll never know. I'm very excited for Chapter 5 of Deltarune though. I thought about streaming all of it for fun. But I just didn't know if you guys would be into that. Because I've played all the chapters as well, up to Chapter 4. Well, I've played Chapter 4. The shiny Litleo sound made you go into fight or flight. Fair. Play the shiny sound and then Rayquaza's Gen 3 cry. Honestly, that's a surefire way to get him up. That would get me up. That would wake me up. Hey yo, I ain't no miss. Post a picture of your competitive team in Scarlet. Yo, let me take a peep. Alright, let me judge. Vikavolt! Okay. I see you. Okay, yeah. I see what you're going for. I'm curious, why Vikavolt? Genuinely, if you just really like Vikavolt, hell yeah. And I have mad respect for putting it on your team. Also, Assault Vest Archaludon. Hell yeah. I love Assault Vest Archaludon. The only concern I have with the team is speed control. That's it. That's my only concern. It's like, do you have like Icy Wind on something at least? Because like you have mixed speed. So I would say the biggest weakness here is speed control. Because I don't think Vikavolt's like overly fast. Or is it? Am I thinking of something else? Let me look at Vikavolt real quick. I could be misremembering. Yeah, Vikavolt is really slow. But it has crazy special attack. So honestly, with the kind of team that you're running, it's weird. It's weird. Because like, if you want to run Vikavolt, you would put it in like Trick Room. And you would make it like bulky and like have a lot of special attack just to like guarantee it stuff. Hey, that's up to you, Blue Gem. It's your channel. Do what feels right. You gotta go with the flow of it, my friend. Go with the flow. It looks like I'm trying to shiny hunt Litleo. This is what everyone does for Litleo, but it's also a way I can do Meowstic. Hey, you know what? Hey, yo, peep this. Peep this Meowstic. Look at it. Ah, damn it. It's not shiny, but hey, look at that. Alright, so we phased 3 times. So Nugget was right. So at this point. I'm sure most of you saw it. I would be surprised if some of you didn't see it. I'm gonna save that for later, I think. You know, first person to say what it was, I don't know. You get a gold star. Oh, man. That's why you put Quick Claw and Vikavolt, plus you use your shield playthrough and beat the game with it. I mean, I think Vikavolt's awesome. I think Vikavolt's a really, really cool Pokemon. And like I love Vikavolt. Vikavolt's a cool Pokemon. I like its typing as well. Bug Electric is super unique, and it gives it neutral to ground because Bug resists ground, but it also gets Levitate. So it's like that is a little bit awkward actually. But like I really like Vikavolt. I do. But I think the only way you can really use it is if you do like a hard Trick Room team. So like what you could do, you could do like, honestly, Farigiraf Vikavolt can work pretty well. Because Vikavolt can like Bug Buzz to take care of like Farigiraf's like psychic weaknesses and stuff like that. Farigiraf Vikavolt kind of goes hard. But yeah, if you're doing competitive, I wouldn't rely on Quick Claw. That's just my own opinion, though. Because the less you rely on RNG, the more consistent your games will be. But hey, if you like to roll the dice, go for it, you know? You like Sobble because it was your first starter? It's very cute. No. You know what? I really like Sobble as well. I'm indifferent to Inteleon. I'm like, hey, look, it's the James Bond lizard. Cool. that's just kind of what goes through my head. Which one do I like more, Slowbro or Slowking? I think I like Slowbro more. Slowking is cool, don't get me wrong, but like, if I'm thinking shiny as well, Slowbro eats that up. Slowbro shiny is amazing. Actually, I don't even know what is Slowking shiny. I don't think it's anything crazy. Yeah, nah, his shiny, like, Slowking shiny is kind of meh. Slowbro though. Slowbro's got a banger shiny. I'd say it's in the same tier as Pinsir. You know, we already have someone by the name, so I'm just now gonna call you Gamer. How's that sound? You wonder if you should replace Grimmsnarl for Farigiraf and could also use Skill Slot with Pokemon with No Guard, give Vikavolt Guillotine for a one-shot move. There's no Pokemon that has No Guard and Skill Swap. I don't think. While it could like work in theory, because like what does Vikavolt even get? Like if we're thinking defensive wise, Vikavolt is like Bug is one of the worst types defensively. Let me have a look. If we get, because I just bust up the type calculator. So defensively, it is, oh, that's actually not bad at all. What the heck? It's better than it is worse. Because it has 4 resistances and 2 weaknesses, which is alright, but considering fire is one of the weaknesses is pretty hefty, honestly. And then of course, because of Levitate, you get an immunity to ground, which is pretty good, so you're pretty alright into like Groudon teams, I guess, but even then they can learn fire type moves, but it's not stab, but they set up Sun or like Torkoal you're not doing too great into. But yeah. Also, hello John Hamilton, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, my friend. Alright. Daylight! But pure electric, Terra Electric Vikavolt is pretty good in Trick Room, because Vikavolt is relatively bulky, you know, 77 HP, 90 defense, 75 special defense. Hell, you can maybe even run, like, you can maybe even do, like, Assault Vest, and then make it, like, physically bulky and, like, up its special attack. But it already has a 145 special attack, which is higher than most. And Stab Electric, there's only a few types that, resist. Right? There's 3 that resist, and there's 1 that's immune. Does Vikavolt learn, like, Ice Beam? I doubt it. They learn Zap Cannon though. Yeah, the move pool isn't amazing. Like, you could give it Electro Whip. No, I wouldn't give it Electro Whip because you're working it in Trick Room. Cut your rice into pieces. This is my dinner. I couldn't think of another syllable. Atomic Fusion, hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Do I think the Gen 10 gimmick will be cool or stupid? Cool or stupid? I hope it's cool. Okay, genuinely, I think it's gonna be good. I think whatever gimmick they think of is gonna be good. Because they have slowly been getting better with gimmicks over time, in my opinion. Does acrobatics go first? No, acrobatics does not have priority. There is... I don't think there's a flying type move with priority. I don't think. Yeah, there's no priority flying type moves. Unless you're Talonflame with Gale Wings. I'm gonna get a shiny Zoo before I get shiny Esper. Oh really? Then why is this shiny Esper about to appear right before our very eyes? See? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so for those who didn't see it before, there is an Alpha Skidoo. There's a normal Skidoo now as well. Okay. That's on all islands, okay. That's, there's a shiny Lilio as well. So how many is it? That's 1, 2, 3. Zen Headbutt, crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 5 shinies in total that we've currently phased on. I think. I don't know for certain, but I think. Hey, Rex Gamer. Hello, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. And, warm welcomes to you. Welcome to your very first stream. Yeah, because then the Fletchling's down there. And none of them are shiny. I do want to scare them away, though, so there's less chance for them to be shiny. Call it what you will. Yes, it was overkill. But I don't really care. That wasn't a Pikachu, was it? No. Yeah, Pikachu doesn't get hit by it. Esper does, though, which I think is still a little weird. Fletchling? No. Do I Mega Evolve them in stream or later? I show it off on stream as well. All the footage that you see during the Shiny Day series is captured on live streams. There are some times where I do it in my own time and I have to upload that way if I don't get enough during streams and stuff like that, or if I need to get a stockpile ready. Got hit by a tree today? Cool. Hope you're okay. How did you get hit by a tree? Did you run into a tree? Trees don't move. My Squeak, hello, hi, how you doing? How people at the stream, how are we doing this fine evening? Or morning, afternoon, depending on the time zone. You know what? You get it. You get it. The people are crazy. It's from all over here. A lot of people watch at 2 in the morning. A lot of people watch in the afternoon as well. It's I never know what to say anymore. So I had to say, how you doing? How you going? It was a Trevenant? Ah, I see. Yeah, that does make sense. Trevenant will smack you upside the head. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Beanie-noo. Throwing logs for a competition? Log throwing? Crazy. Tried to get out of the way and it fell on your neck. Oh, jeez. Did you throw it then it landed on your neck? If so, I am sorry to hear that. I hope your neck's alright. Doing good? You love the butter yellow and cream of the colors of the shiny, though? Me too. I like them. I like these shinies quite a bit, actually. Yeah, these ones are called Meowstick. But they do, in fact, evolve from Esper, and I love Esper. You gotta go. All good, Blue Gem. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Well, glad to hear that your neck is still intact. And it's not broken, because that would be really bad. Do 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 do. It's very late, 10:32. Oh, that's not that late. That's not, I mean, it is late, but it's not that late, you know? You know, it could be like, yeah, it could be like 10:33. Then I would say it's quite late, you know? 10:33, that's like a hard cutoff. It's like, oh god, man, that's gotta go to bed. You know, I'm like an old man. I gotta go to sleep now. But it also depends on like sleep schedules. Because if you normally go to bed around like 8, then 10's gonna be like, man, look at the wristwatch. It's 2 hours past my bedtime. What the heck? My bedtime's like whatever I feel like, because I'm an adult and I can make decisions for myself. No, I try to get to bed at the very least like before 12. Cause then I wake up. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I hear that, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's hand under you. But I would, ooh, who's this? Pokemon League champion Sakura. Well, thank you very much for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this stream and you're enjoying your life. I hope so. I know I am. Enjoying my life, not your, you know what I mean. It's 7:34. Why did you type out 7 and then type 34? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? She was struck by a smooth criminal. Was that? Well, okay. Well, so there's Fletchling. Cool. Litleo. Okay. Espa? No. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hello. Look at your big stupid head. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yes, Skidoo. Yes, I see you. You're so sparkly. You're so awesome, is what you want me to say. But I think you're funny looking. Quit snarling at me. How many is that now? One, two. Oh, wait. Lilia. All right, 1, 2. Wasn't there 2? Was there? Am I? All right. Let me go over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 in total now, right? What type of bird am I? I'm an owl bird. I'm an owl bear. Alright, I'll check the rooftop and we'll see. Oh, we have 6, including the fletchling. 7 if we include both fletchlings. Hip hip. Hooray! I sure do hope that we get the Esper. Gaming Steven. Hello, Lilio. Bye-bye, Lilio. Hello, Fleshling. Goodbye, Fleshling. They're so nice to just stand there and do nothing. There's 7! There's 7 of them! Blimey! Blimey, we got 7! First we had 5, then we had 6, now we have 7. Soon we're gonna have 8, and then 9, and then the maximum amount you can have at once, which is 10. And then it's gonna start overwriting them, which is such a fun thing. Looked it up, apparently, you're apparently a hummingbird on the bird spectrum. There's a bird spectrum now? Damn, even these birds get autism? That's crazy. Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't read the full message, but I think it's really funny to think that some birds can have autism, and there is a very specific bird autism spectrum. I think that's a funny idea. You have 13 skidoos, 13 litlios, 20 fletchlings, 6 pidgey, and 8 flabebe from the zone. And not a single esper. Well, that does not bode well for me in the slightest now, does it? Not a pancham either? Goddamn. Pancham, goddamn? Welcome back, Rex. You might have missed some things in which has currently happened, such as this shiny Lilio, as well as this shiny fletchling. How old do I think most of my viewers are? 12. I don't know, it's a variety. The funny thing is, YouTube tells me, which, you know, that's not, yeah, that's fun. That YouTube's like, oh, by the way, most of the people watching your videos are like 12-year-olds, and it's like, oh, how do you know that? No, with the whole like age thing and stuff, I don't care the age of the people who watch my stuff, honestly. However, what I am serious about is online safety. Do not dox yourself. So many people have. Please don't do it. It's a really bad idea. Don't say the name of where you live. Don't say your full legal name. Don't dox yourself online. You know, I mean, that's just online safety. Very important nowadays. So yeah. Don't dox yourself. You live on Earth? Bro, that's too much information. Now we know that you're not an astronaut. Because they all live on the moon. And they live off the moon cheese. You have an entire box filled to the brim with Esper. You know what? I have a feeling I know what your favorite Pokemon might be. It reminds me of that one person in Legends Arceus that's like, man, I wonder what I did, and it's just like rows and rows and rows and rows of catching Spheal until their pastures were full. The reason for that is something called slow mode. Now, the reason that I have slow mode on the streams is just, one, I want to make sure that I can say hi to everyone. You know, I don't want to be able to miss anyone. Two, it's just the best way to prevent people who like to spam messages, which we used to have in the past, and it was really, really annoying. So we've turned on slow mode to prevent that. But I still want to be able to like be like, hey, this person, hey, how you doing? Hello. You know? You live somewhere in this vicinity of the universe? Alright, that's a bit better. You know, it's not as direct as saying, oh, I live on Earth. You know? It gives the aliens a little bit of more room to struggle. I can't guess your favorite Pokemon? There's over 1,000. I have a 1 in 1,000 and like 17 chance. I don't know how many. 1,000. What words and numbers aren't forming in my brain box. 1 in 1,000 and like 37. I think. Elliot Van Horn, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. You live on the planet Crow. I'm pretty popular there. Oh yeah, that's where all my fans are from. Crow Planet. Brain isn't braining. Words aren't wording. Mouth isn't mouthing. Shiny isn't shinying. I don't think that's a word. But I'm a check. I doubt it. I'm a check. But I doubt it. I'm a check. I'm a check. But I doubt it. Hello, Espo. Hello, Flibaby. That's 8. There's 8 now. There's 8. There's 9. Well, hey, we got one more chance, maybe, and then we have to catch some of them. You know what? I'm just gonna make sure. All right, so 1, 2. Ah, it seems it's already overriding them. Have fun. Alright, oh, well, we gotta catch them first. Skidoo! Bop! Alpha Skidoo! Bop! Another Skidoo! Babonk! Flababy! Garbunk! Alpha Bliplio! Bloop! 1, 2, 3. Wow! Alpha Lilio! Wow! Hello, Pikachu. I thought it was shiny for a second, but hey, it wasn't. I don't think Pikachu gets hit when you do that. I have checked. Pidgey? Pidgey! Another Pidgey? Oh, it's probably just a Scatterbug. Hello, Scatterbug. No? Not a Scatterbug? What? Not a Scatterbug? But blimey, if it... Now, that's just not fair. I wasn't anywhere near him. I was all the way up here. Why? How did they know? Whatever. Whatever, Fletchling. Like I can. I don't care. Alright, do we have a thing in the up in the upwards? I don't think so. Well, that's fun. What kind of bowl? Honestly, I was thinking a quick bowl. If it's a male. Quick bowl if it's male. And then I was gonna do premier bowl if it's a female. That was the plan, good old Stan. Oh yeah, there's this fletchling as well. Bloop. Wait, will that count as me catching it? No, it doesn't. Boop. There we go. But we still have Litlios and we also have... Can you shine, please? Oh, I would appreciate it greatly if you could. But I'm positive that it does hit them. So if I put a pin right where I'm standing, right there, because that's around where they spawn. And then if I go up, and then if I go down, you can see it's 48, which means even if it spawns a little bit further away from that, it is respawning this one specific Esper. Oh, my lag, brother, that's on your end. I haven't dropped a single frame on my stream today. Nulltrox, hello, hi, first stream. Well, let me extend my very first greeting to you. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Whatever time zone that rules wherever you live. Which you should never say, because that is online safety, and you should never dox yourself. I think saying country is fine, but if you go into saying like what state you live in, it's like, it's a little bit more of an issue. People can find the craziest information about people if they know. Biggest thing, name. Never say your name. You're in Antarctica? I believe you. I'll send my penguin army. Which I definitely have control over. Internet 101. Yes, yes it is. You would be surprised by the amount of people that do not know about Internet 101. How much time do I think it's going to take me to get the shiny? Brother, I don't know. I'm effectively that one I don't know why you know what, I'm committing to the bit. You know that one image of Red from Angry Birds throwing dice? That's me right now. I keep throwing dice, but the dice is a... it is a 1024-sided dice, and I'm hoping to get a 1, but not on these other 6 dice, but on this specific dice. On my specific Esper dice, I'm wanting to get a natural 1024. But I don't want it on my Litleo dice or on my Flabebe dice. I want it on this one dice. So it's taking, and every single time I hit the bottom of these stairs, I just rolled a dice. So let's see, did I get a natural 1024? We're about to find out. No, I did not. So we go back and we're back at the gambling table and we're throwing the dice again. We're throwing the dice once again. Hopefully trying to get the big funny number. Well, it's not funny. What's funny about 1024? Yeah, good year. I don't know. Was it a good year? What happened in the year 1024? Hey, it was a leap year. Wow. Is it possible to reach level 50 research without online? I actually don't know, brother. I think... I hope it is, because if it isn't, that's really stupid and horrible. Yeah, so I can't do the fly method because it's not in range, and doing the tower, the stair method, is just within range of them. I think Real Winner said it correctly, but yes, if you have the DLC. But if you don't, then I don't think it is. That was my gut instinct. Alright, I think the Litleo is back. Or was that just an alpha something else? I don't know. It was an alpha Litleo. Still no Espa. Hour 12. An hour and 12 minutes. It's not been 12 hours. You're betting on 2 hours, 21 minutes? And if it is named Sunspot, you know what? Sure. You feel like Talonflame should get a Mega? Honestly, I think Talonflame... I think Noivern deserves a Mega more than Talonflame. But at the same time, it's like... Pidgeot got one. And this is their generation where the mechanic was introduced. Like, when it was like, hey, look, Mega Dimensions, I was like, surely Talonflame and Noivern get one. That was where my brain was at, but neither of them got one. I'm like, huh. How strange. Dylan Domaniac, hello, hi. Hey, big fan of the Shiny A Day series. Keep up the great work. You should be proud of yourself. Oh, well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And hey, I am proud of myself. But I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the series. What about Fearow getting a Mega Evolution? I don't know. Fearow's like, it would be interesting if Fearow got one. I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't be too hype if Fearow got one. But, yeah. Fearow's definitely one of those, like, I don't want to say lesser known Pokemon, but it isn't crazy popular. You know what I mean? like it feels weird that neither Talonflame or Neuven got one. Honestly, because genuinely, Mega Talonflame would go so crazy, both in competitive and just design-wise, I feel. Yeah, Firo was like the physical attacker and Pidgeot was the special attacker from memory. And that's kind of like how they divvied that up, right? But the only difference was that Firo was a 2-stage. No, it was a 1-stage evolution rather than being a 2-stage like Pidgeot. Can I tell you about D&D? There's a lot about D&D. It depends on what you want to know about D&D. I'm hoping we're still gonna have our D&D session tonight, honestly. Toad! Oh my god, Toad. How the hell have you been, brother? How the hell are you doing? Where have you been, man? Hope you've been hard at work, school, or whatever you've been doing. Hope you've been well, though. You've been great. I absolutely love to hear that, Toad. Absolutely love to hear that. You know what, let's see. Do we get that Toad luck? Do we get a shiny Esper? I don't think so. Damn. They had a lot of wow, can I speak? Rugby training and stuff. Ah, nice. Well, hey, welcome. I hope all your rugby training was doing well, and I hope you've been living a good life. What's my favorite shiny normal mega? It might be Pidgeot. Because I like the gold and the blue accents. Your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu? Nice, Johnny. Can't go wrong with the mascot. Dun, 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 dun. That is, you know what, Toad? That is unfortunately true. Anytime we were doing like a legendary hunt, Toad would leave. We would get the shiny as they're gone. I think that happened like twice, didn't it? with the Eon duo in its entirety. Oh my god! Ugh! Did I get Glaceon in a hyperspace? You can get a Glaceon in a hyperspace, but I don't think I've hunted for Glaceon yet. I have indeed heard about the new Pikachu named Pikachu in Pokopia. If you're trying to get up there should just be a ladder on the side of the building that you can use to get up there. Alright, I'll give you... Alright, have a look. So, if you're here, the ladder is there. In the back right corner of the building. That's where the ladder is. Is my avatar based on a Honchkrow? How could you tell? But no, yeah, my mascot is based off of Honchkrow. As you can see. You think you'll shower hunt Chimecho? Go for it. I actually have yet to get Chimecho in this game, I think. I don't even think I've caught one normally. I'm impatient, so I'm gonna try again. No, I'm not impatient. I'm time efficient. Please, please, please. God damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't see it at first. That it's like based off of Honchkrow. But yeah. It's not even my favorite Pokemon. Because my favorite Pokemon is Flygon. Someone traded you a Shell for Charizard? What's its name? What's its trainer ID? If it's anything with a website, that's hacked, my friend. But if it's not and it has, like, I don't know, Jim as the original trainer ID and stuff, then congrats on your Shell for Charizard. You definitely wouldn't make your mascot your favorite Pokemon. Is anyone else here you know? I actually do not know. Still can't see the ladder. Are you tripping? Maybe. Can you get banned off of hacked Pokemon? If you use it in, like, competitive, maybe? I actually have no idea, Toad. I try to remember, I remember names, I don't remember your relations with other people in chat fully. You're at the bottom of the building? Alright, I can't stand to watch you struggle anymore. Hold on. Let me help. Let me help. You know what? I'll do a quick check. And then I'm gonna help you to find the location of this thing. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's the shiny Esper. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, and a Flabébé. Hello, Flabébé. I'll get you first. Why not there? Flabébé, done. But there's the Esper. Oh my god. You know what? If you do good deeds, good things will come to you. So after this, I guarantee I'm gonna help you out. Alrighty. Hello, shiny Esper. Alright, it's a male, so I want to catch you in a quick ball. Okay, which way is it facing? Hello! Boop! And a 1, 2, 3, shiny Esper for me. Now I just have to evolve it into a Meowstic. Do we have any more cleanup? Maybe. Checking for more cleanup, but I don't think we do. Thank goodness! Crazy karma. Yeah. You know what? Good karma exists. Alrighty. Oh boy. Where is it at? Oh, all the... Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many shinies. Oh, timer, shoot. There we go. I don't know if I even have enough space for all that. I'm just gonna put them there for now. And aspartame. We'll give it like 2 extra large candies. Alrighty. And here is the shiny Esper that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into our target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this shiny Meowstick. I really like shiny Meowstick. It's so buttery, it's so yellow, it's very nice. I like the shiny a lot. Now, what to name them? What to name them? But first, oh, I completely forgot. They have a mega. Hold on. Oh yeah, Meowstick time. And I have to first get some stuff. Name it Custard. Custard's I think the name Custard's pretty cute. And we're almost ready to get it to Mega Evolve. There we go. Oh, I think I've already named one Hermes. I do like butter. Do you like butter? Is that a no? Do you like butter? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Do you like custard? Oh, that... Yep. You know what? I think they like the name Custard. We're gonna call them Custard. Okay, let's see. Okay. Get back into the flow of it. And here is the shiny Meowstick that we just got, as we do have to see what it looks like when it is Mega Evolved. Hey! I like it. It's a perfect split of, like, the gold and the white. It's so majestic looking. Look at oh, the eyes as well. That's actually really nice. I like the shiny Mega a lot, actually. That's so sick. Alright, Custard. I like the name Custard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with Custard. And your name is going to be Custard because I like it. I like the name Custard for it. I think it fits it. I like it the most. That's gonna be your name. Hello, Custard. Hello. The more I look at it, it's like I don't like that its eyes are like up there. And that's what it's seeing out of. Sounding voice. But I do like it. How many shinies do I do per stream? Honestly, it depends. It depends on how quick we get a lot of the shinies. So right now, I might do another one. Might do another one. Might. You know, do I want to do another one? Let me think. Meowstick, that took an hour and 26 minutes and 48 seconds. Have I done Rotom? I have done. Man, it's been that long. Yeah, man, I did Rotom a while ago. We named it Blip, and it's in a love ball. And that is what we have. Alrighty. Alright, you know what? I'm feeling good. We're gonna do another one. You know what that means? We have to spin this mother honkin' wheel. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, true. How did I forget? Oh my god, I'm so scatterbrained right now. Hold on. Okay, so, it is nighttime. Hold on, let's go to a bench. And let me show you where to get Riolu. Let me show you where to get him. Thank you so much for reminding me. Alright, so right now it is currently daytime. If we go over, so you can probably fly to Lookaboro. If you fly straight there, and then you make your way to the right or north, whichever way you want to, and then as soon as you look to the left, over there should be a ladder on this side. Either that or it's the opposite side. Alright, so it's not on the right corner. No, it is. It's right here. On this right corner. Right here. See? And then if you go up this ladder, you can see right there's an Esper. But on the opposite side, we go all the way over here. You will see a blue guy standing around here somewhere. Well, should be. What? I thought Riolu was meant to spawn here. Alright, does it have to be a sunny day, maybe? Might have to be sunny. Because right now it is overcast, so it might have to be a sunny day. So, what you gotta do, you gotta keep benching to morning. And, you know, I'll show it off, you know. I'll help out fully. You found a portal that spawns Chingling? Nice. Hey, Mr. Meatball Planet, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Caught the Riolu? Nice. Love to hear it. What's the first evolution of Meganium? Chikorita. But yeah, so... yeah, Sonya. But hey, glad to hear that you got it. Alright, now we can continue with our regularly scheduled programming. Make sure I am recording. Yep. Alrighty, and for the third hunt of the stream, we have to go for a Shelgon. Okay. Shelgon. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can get him in a few places, but I do think this one I will probably do a I'm probably gonna do a distortion zone. If I'm being real with you, chat. Yeah? Ah, nah, there's Goomy there. Because Shelgon themselves don't spawn anywhere, but there is Bagon that spawn in Wild Zone 18, and Salamence that can spawn in Wild Zone 20. So there's no way to get, what do you call it? There's no way to get Shelgon to spawn base game. Naturally. So we'll quickly grab Shelgon. Bada bing, bada boom. I think its shiny is fine. Like, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of it, but yeah, I'm sure it's someone's favorite. Maybe. huge, maybe. Because this guy is not great, honestly. I like Shogun as a Pokemon. I think Shogun as a Pokemon is pretty funny. But Shogun as a shiny, it's eh. It is an eh shiny. Give me something to draw. I don't know, man. Draw the Empire State Building. Nope, no dragons. I think. No, that's that. I could hunt in Wild Zone 18, but I don't like hunting there. I hunted there for Salamence, hunted there for Fennekin, hunted there for Noibat, so I've already done a few hunts there. And yeah, I know that I have done more hunts in Distortions, but that's also because I don't have much time for the stream, for the rest of the stream today. So I'm wanting to hopefully get it as fast as I can. That way I can do it, I can get the full hunt done, so... Because I normally stream for around 3-ish hours, maybe 2.5. Right now I've been streaming for 2 hours and 12 minutes, so that's why I'm hard on like, okay, we'll do a distortion zone for this, because I only have so much time until I have to start doing other things. If this is at the beginning of the stream, I would 1000% hunt in Wild Zone 18. But because we're near the end of the stream, I'm going to find it in a Wild Space distortion, which we just did. Is this a small one though? Medium for Bagon. Is that a... Oh, that's a 3-star one. I'll see if it can appear in a 3-star one. If so, that would be better, but... Because it might just appear in a 4-star one. Okay, yeah, Shelgon can only appear in a 4-star one, so I'll do that. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. This time I found myself a distortion zone that spawned Shelgon. Tee-hee-hee. Ooh, we can fly straight to this cafe as well. Where can Eevee spawn? You know what? I'll quickly help you out there. So, similar thing, it has to be Sunny. Fly to this cafe one here. I'll show you again real quick. If you fly to this Novo Cafe truck, this one right here, next to Wild Zone 12, you can go up here. And you can get this at any time. Gotta be Sunny. It's on top there, actually. Hold on. So you have to go to this one here. So I think you can roll that. You can. Oh no, you need Rotoglide to get up to this one. And then an Eevee spawns here, but only if it's sunny during the day. But you need to try and get Rotoglide as soon as you can, because Rotoglide is very, very useful. Especially for getting around places. That's the main place I know where to get Eevee. I'm sure there's other places, but yeah. Or Wild Zone 19, yeah. But I think they're pretty early on in the game. Can I shiny hunt that Eevee? I already have. I did it for Leafeon when I got that. Alright, I mean, this one's perfect, right? Catching Power Dragon and Counter Power 2? Hell yeah, I'm doing that. How do you get Rotoglide? Just progress through the story, man. If you progress far enough in the story, you'll get Rotoglide. Alright, let's hope we can either do teleportation or the other thing, which is the flight method. Alright, Drumpa's there. Cyclozard is there. Drumpa's down there. Damn, so it must be somewhere else. I'll see what happens if I do this. Because I'm assuming Shelgon's like down there. Nope, more Cyclozards. Huh. Interesting. Are they in the center though? No. If they're at the end there, we should be good. With this teleporter here. Alright, so 2 Shelgons and 4 Bagons. Go back. It might respawn them. 2 Shell. Okay, no, that does not despawn them. Damn! The only way I could do it maybe is if I do this. And then like I run back here. Maybe that despawns them? Alright, so that one targeted me. So there. So I could run all the way back and then do it, but... Yeah, there's 3 now. The only reason I don't really want to do this is because it's going to take a lot of time. And I don't have a lot of time with the donuts. So I'd prefer to be able to check a lot of the time, which I won't be able to if we do it this way. So I'm going to go out. Alrighty. Alright, thank goodness it's still there. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. And we do the same thing. And we wait. Because we'll spawn in the same location, but the spawns might change. So down there, yeah, so Drumpa's down there now. Drumpa's on the rooftop, and then... Alright, yeah, so Bagon and Shelgon are down the side, so we can do the fly method now. Alright, perfect. And now we wait. While I do that, and start the timer. So the game doesn't autosave everything upon entering hyperspace. It does autosave, but it doesn't do a hard save. So if you go into a backup save, then it will be right before you entered the one. And if you want to make sure that backup save has the distortion you want, when you get the distortion you want, go to a Pokemon Center, heal, go in. If you don't have the spawn locations of the Pokemon that you want where you want them to be, you can then do a backup save, go back in, and you'll be good. How long was your naming every Pokemon stream? It was, I think, around like 4 hours? I think? Let me check. It was 5 hours and 42 minutes. How do you do backup save? Oh, it is up, B, and plus, I think. Yeah, up BX. when you're on the main menu. Which is why you saw me close the game, go to the main menu, and then click those buttons. You know what, screw it. Let's see how lucky we are. Am I a lucky duck? The answer is not today. You could do that quickly? Brother, I also thought I could do it quickly, and it took me 5 hours. But hey, you know, you never know. Give it a go. It's a little bit of fun. Does anyone know how Snow Runt evolves? I think Snow Runt either evolves through a Dawnstone if they're a female, or leveling if they're a male. Is that Snow Runt? Yeah, because Snow Runt evolves into either Frostlass or Glalie. If you use a Dawnstone, it evolves into Frostlass, but only if it's female, and if you give it enough levels, it will evolve into a Glalie. Both of which have Mega Evolution. Bye-bye, gamer. Hope you had a lovely time, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Yeah, all good, Mr. Meeple. Boom, 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 boom. But who knows? This could take a while. You never know how long it's gonna take. Ooh, Maho. That was a real bad decision, my friend. If you want Eternal Floette, you're gonna have to play through the whole game again, man. That's why I always tell people, don't trade your legendaries or mythicals or anything like that. Not even for a shiny Pokemon. Because you can get those shiny Pokemon in your game as well. You know? Damn. Sorry to hear that. Oh my god, shiny Bagon! Oh my goodness. I want it in a Dusk Ball. Oh, we're about to dunk on this guy. Here we go. Here we go. Dunk. Duncan. Oh no. Oh, he spotted me. Anyway, boop. And a 1, 2, 3, shiny Bagon for me. Now I just have to evolve it into a Shelgon. I do not think there was any cleanup, but there might be. So I'm gonna check. Let me stop the timer. 6:21. Ow. And ooh, Alpha Jumper. It's a high star one, so I'll do the things I need to do for this. And that destroys Pokeballs, so I'll quickly do that. And then there was a big one at the end here, I think. Yep. And catch an Alpha Pokemon. So I'll catch this Grandpa. Nice. Now we just have to find the golden ball. Thought it was going to be a bit longer. So did I. But hey, sometimes you get lucky. Oh yeah, Magikarp can help deal with this. Go Magikarp! Hydro Pump! Fish! Fish back at the bowl! Fish did well. Okay. It must be up there. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's up there then. Is there a teleporter to get up the top on this side? I think there was, right? Or maybe it's just this ladder. No, there was a teleporter. Woo! Golden ball. I don't think there's anything else worth staying here for. Alrighty, vámonos! Alright, so you had two. Alright, well. I mean, everyone makes decisions of their own, you know? And hey, if you value that Sylveon more, then by all means. You want to see Mega Staraptor? Yeah, sure, why not? But first... we gotta evolve this guy. And here is the shiny Bagon that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this shiny Shelgon. I think its shiny is fine. It's okay. Avocado, perfect. That's a winner right there. And your name is going to be Avocado because you're shaped like an avocado and you even have a pit as a face. So yes, that is going to be your name. So avocado. Yeah. Someone asked for it, so someone's going to get it. Here's Mega Staraptor. Bada boom! There it is. Yeah! I do actually like Mega Staraptor quite a bit. Especially the shiny. Look how nice that is. And I love that it turns into a fighting flying type as well. Look how nice that is. It's such a nice shiny Mega. I also really like Mega Lucario Z's shiny. I think it's really, really good. We named it Custard. We named the Meowstic Custard. There they are. Yeah, so today we got Stag, Custard, and Avocado. So we got 3 today. Am I going to be doing a giveaway today? You better believe. I always do. I always do. So, speaking of which, let me quickly go into Linkplay. Do some link trade. And as I always do... and a 542386621. That's the link code 542386621. Now, the rules of this trading goes as follows. So, 1 shiny per person. I give a shiny away, which I have phased on the series. So nothing from for the actual series, so not the Shelgon, nothing like that. And right now we have Max. So I'm going to go to all the phase Pokemon, including these ones right here, and I'm going to give a random one that I feel is suitable. Unless they remember. If they remember, they get to choose what phase shiny they get. And Max, I feel like giving you a... What do I feel like giving Max? Max. Max, I'm gonna give you a Hisuian Sliggoo. But also, do not give me shinies, do not give me your legendaries, and do not give me your mythicals. I will not be receiving them. If you were to break any of these rules, we end the trading immediately and you ruin it for everyone. So I really hope you don't want to do that. Yeah, man, you can trade in this game. You can trade in all Pokemon games, even Legends Arceus. If you want to trade, you go to Link Play, Link Trade, and then you can do Far Away, but only if you have Nintendo Online. Once again, the link code is 54238621. Make sure to follow the rules or face the consequences. Sing we must sing for the air. Sheldon. Gus, you're gonna get a Kangaskhan. Boom. That's the fastest I've ever decided. I saw Gus, immediately my brain went Kangaskhan. Trade was cancelled. Do you not want a Kangaskhan? Remember, do not give me shinies, do not give me legendaries, and do not give me mythicals. I will not accept any of them. That's also a hacked shiny. Now, Gus, my good friend, what was one of the rules? You squandered your chance, Gus. You squandered your chance. I've said it multiple times now. If it's Gus again, David! Alright, you know what, David? David, you can get the Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan? Yeah. You know what? That's fair. But yeah, they showed a hacked shiny. No thank you. But David, you can get the Kangaskhan instead. What should you name a shiny? Houndoom? Ares, like the god of war. You know what? Kangaskhan for a Kangaskhan. That I can appreciate. Who else we got? Johnny! Oh, it will now close. Okay. Oh, that's funny. What should you name your shiny Talonflame? Baron, like Red Baron. Who do we got? It's Johnny again. Alrighty, Johnny. Let's have a look-see. Johnny. Johnny, I want to give you a shiny Fennekin, my friend. Well, remember, no shinies, no mythicals, none of the sort. Noibat, that is an excellent option. And hey, you get a shiny Fennekin. With my OT. Alpha Gyarados? Where? Did you stumble upon one? Someone gave you a hacked one of those, but you released it? Good man. Thanks for the Kangaskhan. All good, Munch a Banana. You would have never found one for your shiny decks. Kangaskhan's a relatively easy one. But you know what? I'm glad I could help. Hey, Mikey. Mikey Kongdo? Is that you, Mikey? Ah, Mikey. Oh, you evolved Alpha Magikarp? Nice. You know what? What's a really good one that we have here? You know what? I'm gonna give him my shiny phased shiny Amora. You're doing this code local? You're not gonna find anyone doing that, I don't think. Well, hey, I'm glad. Hey. Hope you enjoy the Fennekin, Johnny. Hey, it's Mr. Meatball. Hey, well, hey, enjoy the Aurora, man. The Amora, not Aurora. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes. May I see it? No. Do 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 do. Hey, kitty. Why do I have so many shiny Fennekin? Because I phased on a lot of shiny Fennekin, my friend. Alrighty, what do we give? Give me orange, you give orange, you give me orange, give me orange, give me you. Let's give you... You're gonna get a shiny Eevee. Oh wait, hold on. Are they? There, remember, you get to choose. Which one do you want? Kitty, which one do you want? There's a lot to choose from. There's a lot to choose from, but, because you remember, you get to choose which one you get. If you do the 7-day free membership trial, does it make you pay after the 7 days are up? Yes, but you can cancel it before the 7 days are up. But you do have to put in like a credit card or something like that to do it. You want the Eevee? Oh, you know, I knew. I simply knew. There you go. Which Eevee's better, actually? That one has an attack boosting nature. They both have an attack boosting nature. It's easy. There you go. I hope you enjoy them. Bye-bye, Evie. Enjoy your new home. How much are memberships? So, this is all Australian currency. So there are 3 different ones that I've made, one of which is beginner, where you get loyalty badges, emojis, as well as, well, that's kind of it right now. There is the middle one, which is, of course, what do you call it? Just kind of the same, but more money if you really do want to show support. And then the final one, which is, no one's done it, but very, very similar things, but with a little bit more extra perks. And they go as follows: $5, $8, $7.50, and then $16 a month. All of them, you know, you don't have to do that kind of stuff at all. The cheapest one is $5 Australian a month, so around maybe, I think that's around $3.40 US a month. But it's really only, you know, if you can afford it, and if you really want to. There's really no reason why you should, unless you want some cool little emojis and a thing next to your name, and to bypass the slow mode, because I can't turn it off even for members. And we have Gage. Let's give Gage... That's the guy you kept getting? That's awesome. You know what, Gage? You're gonna get a Skarmory. Hello, Gage. How you doing? Oh, that's awesome. Bye-bye, Gage. Oh, bye-bye, Skarmory. Off you go to Gage now. Just the whole caps. Hi, Crow. That's awesome. Alpha Tyranitar. Few more to do. I'll say, if we do get a substantial amount of members and stuff, I will start doing member exclusive content. If we get enough of them. Mike. What do I want to give Mike? Mike can get himself a... That's you? Alrighty, let me... Well, Total Drama. Total Drama Ezekiel. Honestly, I'll give you a Medicham. Medicham, I think... Whoops. Don't cancel. I think Medicham matches Ezekiel's energy. Bye-bye, Medicham. Enjoy your shiny Medicham, which you'll be able to Mega Evolve. It's so good that there's been 0 drop frames this entire stream. I'm so happy. So happy with that. You're welcome. What do you think you do for... Oh, wait, not local. No! No! Ah, dang it. Ah, nuts. What do you think I'll do for members content if that should become a thing? Well, what I would do unique streams for members, you know? People who, you know, do want to see more kind of things that aren't just Pokemon related. So I would stream other games. I might even do like a members only Hollow Knight stream or something, or, you know, just stuff like that, you know? Games that I would find fun, that if there's enough support around the channel, I can live stream them to members. Alright, a Royal. You know what, a Royal? You've been in here quite a few times now. And I want to give you something special. Like, we only have one. We've only ever phased on this once. So, you're going to get a shiny Gardevoir. I hope you enjoy it. And we'll keep doing this until no one comes in, because everyone here seems to be respecting of the rules, which I'm very appreciative of. Appreciative. Ah, Mikey. Thank you, Mikey. Well, okay. Well, I am gonna call it there. So that's all the time that I have for today. Have another look at Destiny. Look at them go. Look how majestic they are. They're awesome. But they're not the star of the show. We all know who the star of the show is. It is Fish right here, as we can see. But thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see all of you tomorrow, because I'm going to be live again tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. So, thank you all so much for watching, and hey, if you enjoyed and you haven't yet, be sure to like the stream as well as subscribe, as it really does help out a lot more than you would think. So hey, if you haven't done that, boom, 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 hit that like, do the subscribe thing. It helps me a lot. But yes, thank you all so much for watching, really do appreciate it. I will see all of you tomorrow, and as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams.